What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Exploring with Josh. We're about to watch him go to where Robert the doll, the one that you never disrespect, the one that you don't look at and say hurtful things to, because Sam and Kobe have been there and they warned Josh, and something happens that scares him to the core that changes his life. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn as we watch Exploring with Josh. Or not Exploring with Josh. Exploring with Josh and Robert the doll. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You'll get that little ring notification that Wokey myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for that continued love and support that all of you guys show on this channel every single day. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and we'll continue to keep growing. Speaking of support, check out the link in the description for Exploring with Josh. Make sure you guys go over to his channel, watch his old stuff, watch his new stuff. I've been watching him almost as much as I've been watching Sam and Kobe. Go over to his channel, give him some love. And with that being said, I wanted to get into this because apparently he's been attacked by Robert the doll. Does he disrespect it? Or does respect the doll? Does he say things that he should have not? We're about to find out because Sam and Kobe warned him, and I don't think he actually listened. Let's take a look. I love his intro. That's corn syrup.
What is up, guys? Right now we are in Key West, Florida. It is super silent. You got the airport over there. You got these empty roads right here. And the beach and the ocean's all over there.
You think we're gonna be busier?
Also, right here, you have the most haunted object and doll in the entire world. Yes, more haunted than Annabelle herself. It is called Robert the doll. Now, this fort right here was first built for the Civil War. It had cannons. It would shoot 3 miles that way. It was protecting pretty much Florida from this angle. Now, after that, it was then turned to a yellow fever hospital. And then after that, it was turned to a museum where Robert the doll, the most haunted object in the world, just gotta say that because it is very true, is put inside. So we have this idea where we are gonna do a blood ritual sacrifice with Robert the doll. Now, inside here in the museum, you can buy little miniature Robert the dolls. We're gonna take them, leave them inside Robert the doll's room for about an hour or two, facing him, looking at him, and then we're gonna open up Robert the doll, the miniature one, prick ourselves, and put our blood on the doll, and then give ourselves to the doll. Thousands of people have been inside there and have came out with scratches, got their lives ruined. Apparently, Robert is all about respect. So we're hoping that maybe this is all gonna turn out okay, but we also don't really believe in this curse or anything. Also, we apparently even need permission to even take a picture with Robert the doll. So there is a lot that's gonna happen in this video. So people literally think their whole lives have became because of the doll. Is ours? I don't know. This is serious. Let's see what happens. We're taking it to the next level.
Oi. Be respectful. Robert the doll. Remember, you need to ask for Robert's permission.
Whoa, so it starts down here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it's about to go down into a dungeon.
Nah, that's what we call it during the tour of the dungeon.
It looks like it from the angle. I was like, oh no.
Just the fact that at the end of this long dungeon place, you're gonna see the most haunted doll in the world.
The most haunted doll in the world.
It's crazy.
All right, so this is Fort East Martello. It's an old Civil War fortress. So the war started in 1861. Florida seceded from the Union, but Key West never fell to the Confederacy. There's another military base down here, Fort Zachary Taylor. The captain there, Captain Brannan, he took it upon himself to capture Key West. So him and about 30 of his men, they take the town over. Nobody opposed him, so Key West belonged to him and the Union Army for the rest of the war. So they started working on this place in 1862. But then in 1863, they started to use this as a yellow fever hospital. And that's what the main purpose of the building was during the Civil War.
So we had a lot of deaths here.
Yeah.
And that means
undocumented.
that's already haunted just from that. Never mind Robert then.
There's stories of people coming into this fort when it was like abandoned for a few years after the war ended. And they would like play with Ouija boards and like hold seances and call upon different spirits. And everybody all freaked themselves out.
So you said this was an active area for ghost hunting though?
Yeah, specifically these couple of rooms seem to be. I think a big reason for it is at the end of that tunnel is where they used to started to store the yellow fever victims' bodies back in the 1860s.
Yikes.
It got so bad, like the Key West carpenters were called off of their jobs and they were tasked with like building caskets, trying to keep up with all these bodies. They weren't able to do so, and they ran out of places to bury them here very quickly, so they started to leave them down in this tunnel. I hate going down here.
I bet it smelled.
Yeah, Travis is with me this evening. We always like come back down here together if we work together. It's people say it's very heavy, very unwelcoming. We do a tour here every night, and very often people get in this room and they want to leave. They like want to get out of the tour early. They want to just kind of get out of here. It's very oppressive. People can like feel it in the air.
He seems nervous talking about it.
This is definitely one of the more active places in the fort where people experience things a little more often. There's a weird collection of haunted items along here too, which kind of add a little bit to it.
The haunted Key West.
Like these things, these were taken from the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum.
Oh, the one in St. Augustine?
There was one in Key West that closed down, and it ended up here after that. They shut down.
Really?
They're said to be haunted.
Oh, the devil's mask, bro, right here.
That's creepy.
Dang, so we got this is turning into like a little mini Warren's museum or something all here.
Something weird we have along here. People send us dolls all the time. Like they have a doll in their family and they feel like it has something attached to it or they have experiences with it and they want to get rid of them. They don't know what to do, so they wanted to like send them with Robert and like have them be his little buddies. And we have like a dozen of them over here.
The hell?
These are ones that just leave it alone.
That's us. We're on our last rites. There's a lot to this place. You already seen some haunted objects. Now we're inside the Yellow Fever Hospital where the people have died as well.
Oh god.
And then you still have Robert the Doll here.
So quiet.
What I feel like we pick up on in here very often are the soldiers that would have passed away from yellow fever. They spent a lot of time here at the fort. We feel like they linger around. While you're in here, I would try to focus on them.
Yeah.
Nurses as well. People feel like they interact with nurses.
Dude, that's cool. This is nuts. When I was in the UK and we were doing forts on islands, this is the same staircase, like same iron mechanics and everything used.
This is the second floor of the Citadel. This would have been mainly like the infirmary.
All right, so after that quick tour, we were now led into the holy grail of this fort.
Oh boy.
The room where Robert the Doll is locked away from the outside world.
Does he ever see light?
Dude. Oh, man.
Okay, well,
Dude, no.
we're gonna be alone with him.
We are. And obviously we're not going to lift it up yet. It's for later.
A lot of people skip this part. They'll do the first portion of the tour, and then right before we come in the room here with Robert, they opt to leave. And,
Wow.
And now, what's the part about kind of having his permission to take his photo? What's the deal with that?
So there's a few stories out there about Robert that a lot of them really aren't true. The photo thing is kind of one of them. So when they got Robert here in the 1990s, they didn't put him out on display for a while. A couple years went by. Nobody really knew about him outside of Key West, right? But eventually his story started to grow a little bit. They put him out for display for everybody. It wasn't like this at first. He didn't have like a whole room to himself. He shared a display case with some other Key West artifacts. But they put him out for the public, and very quickly people started to come in and have interactions with Robert. And something that happens around him still all the time, batteries die around him all the time. Cameras, cell phones, ghost hunting equipment we give out to people, K2 mirrors and stuff. They just seem to have issues with Robert. So back in the 1990s, when people first start coming in to see him, a lot of people had cameras with them, right, that they would have for vacation. So they would go to photograph Robert, and the photos wouldn't develop right, or their cameras would die, nothing would happen. So it kind of snowballed this thing that you're supposed to ask him permission for a photo.
It could have been manifested to end up like that too. The energy of all,
Just being respectful.
believing it told a story that made it happen.
So it's like you created this kind of allure around the idea that you must ask for permission for Robert, and then all of a sudden your camera works fine.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, there's a lot of things that we interact with where it's like they start as something very small, and then all of a sudden the collective thought grows into something much, much bigger than it ever was supposed to be. In the most informative and descriptive way possible, what can you tell us about this doll that is sitting right behind us?
All right, so I'll start at the beginning. So Robert the doll was given to this little boy that lived in Key West as a gift. This little boy named Robert Eugene Otto. It was given to him for his birthday. Immediately, little Robert, he became obsessed with this doll. He started to bring it around with him everywhere. He would talk to him. He started dressing him up in his own clothes. And eventually, he gave him his own name. The little boy started to call the doll Robert, started to refer to him as Robert. He went by his middle name for the rest of his life, Eugene. After the boy started to get attached to this doll, his parents started to have like paranormal experiences. They would hear Gene talking to somebody in his room, and it sounded like there was somebody else in there with him. They would run in, they wouldn't see anybody, but he would be there sitting in front of Robert, like speaking back and forth with him. Things would start flying around their house, furniture would get moved on their own.
That's a bit chilling.
They would hear Gene like messing around up in his room, and he would come in, things would be broken, things would be missing. The little boy would blame it on Robert. He swore that he didn't do anything. It wasn't me, it was Robert. Robert did it. The parents have experiences with Robert and Eugene until Eugene grows up. When he turns 18, he went to Europe. He wanted to be a painter, so he went to study art in France. He lived there for a while, eventually moves back to the United States, brings a wife back with him, this lady named Annette Parker. And then they went back to New York when they got back to the country. And they lived there for a little while, and they had a pretty normal life. Eventually, Eugene's parents die, and they left him the artist's house.
And he inherits the doll.
So they show back up in Key West. He never told his wife about Robert, but they get back home. He opens up the door, and he's like, hey, I want to introduce you to my best friend. And he leads Ann Parker up to the attic, pulls out Robert from this old box, and from that point on, that was how his life went. The whole thing started over again. He just started to spend more time with Robert.
Holy crap.
And so he was a painter. He was a very successful painter. He would lock himself up in the attic of their house. It's now called the artist's house. Eugene starts to spend a lot of time up in that attic painting, and he would sit up there with Robert the doll. He furnished the apartment for him up there, would put out little furniture, little chairs, a little bed, and he would just spend all of his time up there with Robert. His wife, Anne, hated it, right? She really had no idea that this was waiting for her in Key West. So when she shows up here and this starts to happen, a lot of tension comes up in their life. Their marriage kind of falls apart. They stay together until Eugene dies. He dies in the 1970s. Prior to his death, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Oh.
And it hit him really hard, really affected him. I heard that as well, yeah.
That was like a voice.
Yeah, yeah. Wasn't anything too distinct, but would you say it was like a male voice? It was like, yeah.
I heard it right there.
I thought that was that camera guy.
We're literally doing an interview in front of the most haunted object in the world.
I know, I need that to sink in really quick. You would say like this is the most haunted object or so, maybe?
One of them.
Yeah, based on the amount of people that have had something happen to them with Robert. So Eugene's up there suffering from Parkinson's, and at this point he's like a total shut-in. And he lives out the rest of his life with Robert up in that attic. He really just stays up there until I heard that again, yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty clear. So he dies up there. He cuts Ann Parker, his wife, out of the will. She doesn't get anything.
No.
Why does she do that? Because
yeah, their relationship was very tense after they got back here to Key West, and he started spending time with time with Robert. Instead of Ann. Yeah, he took up most of his time.
This is insane.
And she would experience things in the house as well. She had
She's probably
paranormal
pissed.
activity happen to her being around Robert. So Ann moves away. the house is up for sale. That's when this other woman buys the house, this woman named Myrtle Reuter. Then Myrtle became the owner of Robert after that. And she had him for a few years, and she lived in the artist house for a while. A lot of stories started to come up, like people were going in, renovating the house. They would be up there in the room with attic. And
oh my gosh.
Pools would fly all around. They would hear Robert talk. They would move a little bit. And that's kind of when the story really started to pick up a little more. These different experiences about Robert coming out. So she has him for a while. She eventually moves out of the artist house. And then nobody knew where he was for a few years. Everybody kind of lost track of Myrtle Reuter. Until one morning, Myrtle Reuter shows up here when the museum opened. She's holding Robert. And she tells the staff, she's like, this is Robert the doll,
Respect
Eugene
him.
Otto's old doll. I need you to take him off my hands. I don't want him anymore. And she told the people that worked here that the night prior, she was home alone with Robert. She went into her closet. She said Robert got up, slammed the door shut behind her, and locked her in the room.
This is
Like the doll, like Chucky.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
worse.
Chucky.
Yeah.
This doll, according to her, has come to life and shut her.
Yeah, held the door shut in there.
What?
Wouldn't let her out. And that was after a few years of her having him. So after that, she was like, I gotta get rid of it. So she drops him off here at the museum. She later died, like about 100 days later. Myrtle Reuter died.
What?
That was in 1994, and Robert's been here ever since then.
What a crap.
And so ever since then, just like 25,
Yeah, so-
no, 30, almost 30, yeah, 30 years, 30-something years.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. So they brought him here to the museum. At first, they had him in storage for a while. His story wasn't very popular yet. So the staff here that had Robert in storage, they started to experience things with him. Similar things that would have happened to people before. They would hear giggling around him all the time. They swore they would see him move. It got to the point where they started to like draw markings around him at night. And then in the morning, he would be like just outside of the little marking.
Way.
Yeah. Yeah. So eventually they put him out on display for the public in the later part of the 1990s. And that's when, on a bigger scale, people started to interact with Robert a little more. And ever since then, Robert's curse is, famously has affected like thousands and thousands of people. People leave the museum, they feel like they upset Robert, they feel like they disrespected him or insulted him. They leave here and they start to experience Robert's curse, which is nasty. Like for death and illness, like things of bad luck.
How do you say sorry?
On a smaller scale, people have car issues a lot when they leave here from the museum, like their tire's flat, like their battery's dead. But more serious than that, people, they get into accidents, they get very sick. I told you guys earlier that a letter that we got recently, somebody said that he had appendicitis just about like a week or two after they came on the tour, and they like made fun of him. They wanted to see if it was true. They left here, they started to experience the curse.
Do not mess with it.
Is there letters coming in daily?
Yeah, pretty much. We almost get one like every day.
And you have people coming here daily to see Robert?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you're getting letters daily about like,
I'll go
hey,
see him
I'm
one
sick,
day,
or
but I'm gonna be
like,
respectful.
You know, broken girlfriend, shit like that. Like,
Yeah, all the
just
time. All the time.
Broken up with their couples, family issues. Yeah.
A lot of letters, people just, people will see a photo of him on the internet, or they'll see a video. After the Sam and Colby video, we got a ton of letters. The comments of that video, everybody is like, I'm sorry for looking at you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry that I
did have some on mine.
So people see him on TV or like on YouTube, and they feel like they start to experience something.
I'm respectful.
And they write to him. They apologize.
So do you think that's real, or do you think that's them expecting something to happen after they see it?
I'm not testing
I think
it.
that has a little bit to do with it. I do believe a lot of the letters, especially the ones where people have came in here physically and have intentionally messed with him, and they tried to see if the curse is true. They wanted to see if they could experience
Don't
it.
do it.
They leave here and it happens.
This is a super powerful haunted doll right behind us.
And I hate
people
dolls.
Say this is more haunted than even Annabelle herself from the Warrens.
Hold up, before we get right back into that part of the video, we are here at the artist house, and this is where Robert the Doll lived before
up in
going
the
to
attic.
the museum. And they claim that he was stuffed and just tucked in the attic in the floorboards for a while. So I think we can just kind of walk in, bro.
Can you?
Well, it looks like Robert was living the life here.
Holy crap. Look at that staircase, man.
So I'm assuming that's the attic right there, where Robert was there for a while.
It's just so amazing because the houses are still here, the history is still here, and you know Robert was here, Eugene, everything. So it's eerie. I mean, we're not necessarily ghost hunting here, but honestly,
I wanted to show you guys.
well, yeah, if this video gets like a lot of views and you guys want it, let me know in the comments below. We'll do an entire ghost video just here.
9.7. Doing pretty good.
Oh,
Holy
God.
Holy cow, look at that. That is beautiful there.
Whoa.
That's so nice.
Robert?
Look at that staircase.
Sweet. Now wait, it looks like it goes up.
What's even up there? Oh, that brings you to the tower.
Oh, that's the tower.
Oh, that's what they call it? I didn't even know. Let's go in and check it.
It's gotta be cool.
Oh, dude, there's another bed.
How'd they get that up there?
It's amazing.
That'd be awesome to live up there.
Where do you
or
think
sleep up
Anne's
there.
room would be?
It's gotta be here, the Anne suite.
Oh, literally.
So this is Anne's room. And remember, Anne was getting really upset that Eugene was spending a lot of time with Robert right up there. So that's
a big
Okay.
room.
So this is the room that she would have spent a lot of her time in. And then Eugene would die.
Yeah.
She would move away.
and that's when the other owner moved in, and then eventually something was happening to the new owner, and then they gave the doll to the museum.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you gotta show that.
Dude, look at that. So that's the one that Robert's wearing right now, right? So that is the actual outfit that Eugene gave Robert.
What?
Before he put
I
it
didn't know
on him.
that.
Which is pretty wild. So there's
Crazy.
Eugene again.
All right, I'm going in right now. It should be unlocked. Oh, it's just styrofoam.
Now, obviously, everything is under construction right now.
Oh. Wow, they're redoing this and turning it into like a whole apartment. But remember,
Wow.
if you remember from the history, this is where Eugene was spending a lot of time with the doll, and this is also where Eugene was painting, and Anne was just right under, always like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
And the doll was actually being placed and used right there. And
It stayed there for so long. It's just, you can just put it all together and it makes so much sense.
Probably got a creepy
All right,
feeling
guys,
to it.
again, if this video gets so many views and so many likes and it gets that popular, we will do a ghost investigation in Anne's room and a real full investigation
Well, they just
as well,
hit 200,000.
again, in Robert's room, which is the attic. We'll try to tag team and do everything. So let's see how this goes. But anyways, back into the video and continuing here at the museum. I am gonna call Sam from Sam and Colby and ask if it's okay and what he thinks if we should do the blood sacrifice ritual.
No, bad idea.
With the other Robert the dolls and give it to Robert the doll. And we're also gonna ask him, like, is this even a good idea to be here? And what was his experiences? So I'm calling him right now.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, Sam, I'm in Key West and I'm looking at the building Robert the doll is in right now. I'm also with Kalani the ghost hunter. It's just us two here. I just gotta ask you, man, your video did over 8 million views because you are like the first or maybe the second or third, at least to put a YouTube video out on Robert the doll. What was going on? You like ran out and you threw up or you got sick?
Dude, for the first time ever, I've been ghost hunting for 6 years. And after looking at Robert the doll, like I literally was like throwing up, dry heaving all over the place.
Holy dude. All right.
Like,
What
to this day, I've never had a physical reaction like I did next to that doll. It's legit, for sure.
Okay, I got one question for you, Sam.
What's up?
So we're thinking about doing a blood ritual with a Robert the doll replica and putting it and giving it as an offering to Robert the doll. What would you say about that?
No.
God damn. You guys are taking it to the next level.
Oh no.
I mean,
he just threw up.
here's the deal. I think that doll specifically is all about respect. So if you're legit doing an offering to show respect or to, you know, give more energy, that might be good. But if you're doing it to fuck with the doll, then you're gonna regret that.
Now, you did that video 8 months ago, and you had some pretty bad luck this year, but also Colby did too. Do you think it could be from that doll?
I mean,
Hard to say.
What was so weird is we did not believe us bad luck, and then yeah, like this year has been the most crazy ups and down year of our entire lives. So who's to say? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of like the people that watch the video have blamed a lot of health issues that Colby's had.
Yeah.
Bad luck that we've had like this year on Robert the
He had
Doll.
cancer.
Obviously, that's to each their own. But that's the thing. It's like it's up to you if you want to risk it, because there has been 10,000 letters of apologies.
If you watch this video and you're, experiencing some bad luck now, or if you think, something might happen to you and you want to write to him or apologize,
This is his address right here, guys. We're taking this as serious as possible.
I'm gonna be respectful.
as
so-
for us, if something does happen, I will be writing him a letter, or I can verbally say it when I leave here.
I'm being respectful.
What do you think? What's the odds of us putting this doll on his case or whatever if something could happen?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys start to experience something with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people send us anything from the gift shop back here all the time, like the Robert cups and like the pins.
Yeah.
And they get them inside their house. They feel an energy with it. They want to get rid of it, and it ends up back here.
I don't think this is a good idea.
I don't think
really
it's a good idea
but I'm
either.
still doing it some reason. I don't get it. I haven't been in the business of making good ideas my whole life. But you know what?
It seems to work out.
I'm still here.
I'm scared
We're
for
still here. You're here. At least I'm not doing this alone. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a
Everything's
dollhouse
okay.
behind
Everything's
him.
fine. So, where do we want to put it? Like,
I'm wondering if I should buy one. I guarantee that I could probably buy one on eBay. Let me see here. So kind of scary. I can't buy any of these dolls on eBay. Nothing is on eBay when it comes to this doll. But you can buy a life-size doll of Robert himself. A Christmas edition, apparently. But I think the one that I'm going to take a look at is possibly just Robert with the box. So if we get this video to 2,000 views and 100 likes, this doll I will buy and place right here. I will place this replica of Robert the doll that you see right here in this location. I will move my White Ranger helmet, which I do love and adore, but I can put him in a case and so forth like that. But I will place the Robert the doll with box in this location. But you gotta get to 2,000 views and 100 likes. So make sure you guys share with your friends and family, and let's continue this video.
Can we put them?
I'm not, by the way, I have not looked at Robert yet at all. Just so you guys know, I haven't.
What if we take it and lean it up against the back? Mine's technically fine now.
And you can stack yours on top. Yep. So what we're gonna do, and the whole point of this is
Why 3?
while this is kind of like charging up energy, if that's possible, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pretty much go around and do a ghost investigation, and our last thing is ending up back here. So who knows what we're gonna find in the hospital area, the wards, the infirmary, anything like that.
All right, we have done the history, we've done the walkthrough.
Everything.
The only thing we have left to do is ghost hunt.
And what better way to start this in complete red and darkness at the same time? I mean, look at this place. I already started looking.
Now look, it looks messed up.
I will say that the feeling from when everyone left and night came and now we have lightning going on, it really feels like we're in the middle of a horror movie. And I just hope that we are the subjects that make it out of here.
So we'll do the first floor right now, huh?
Yeah, so this is where a lot of bodies would have been.
I'm like expecting to see a shadow.
So first off, we just already set up the objects here. We have the music box against that door.
That's the one we came in. We got an EMF meter. I don't have to really explain myself on what that is. I'm sure you guys know. Some cat balls, a REM pod, the flux. Obviously, if I walked through it, it's gonna trigger. And then over here, in case something does happen, there is a music box against this. If this thing goes off, well, if it does go off, you know it's legit because my cameras don't even make that go off.
Yeah, so this one's really cool. This is a really new piece of equipment. It's a tri-axis EMF detector, but we can actually adjust the sensitivity. So right now, you just put your camera next to it. So if this thing does go off, we'll know that there's probably a good chance that it's something
right next
paranormal
to it.
going on. We don't have any electrical interference.
Oh yeah, it's all brick.
And it is super creepy when that thing plays.
I'll even put my phone to show. Dude, nothing will make that go off.
No, it's pretty stout.
Yeah, that's legit. I trust that one.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously we're gonna put
Hopefully it goes off.
Gotta have Spirit Talker.
Spirit Talker, I trust that device. I really, really do. It's literally like an Ovilus, but in my opinion, better.
So I do think that we should go ahead and introduce ourselves.
For sure.
For any of the spirits here. My name is Kalani, and I know that there's many spirits that roam these hallways. And if you want to come forward and speak with us, we're here to communicate with you. We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. I'm here with my buddy Josh. And we just want to tell your story and give...
Who's speaking? Just now.
My name's Kalani. We came a long way to see you.
And again, my name's Josh. I'm just here to learn about you as a soldier and also the doctors, nurses, and even the patients that were here. If you can teach me about yellow fever, that would be great too. I actually don't know much about it.
Now we have devices set out for you. You may be familiar with some of these you may not be familiar with. But if you can use your energy to go up and interact with each of these devices, the hope is that that energy will be able to...
I'm only 5.
I'm only 5.
Oh. Well, hello.
A child.
We hope we don't scare you. There's a little break.
Unknown. Oh, we're getting a lot of responses quick though.
Yeah, that's quick.
I'm
With
only
Spirit
5.
Talker. So we can try really quick and just do a quick
Yeah.
EVP session. I like to say, is anyone here in the room with us? And that's just a good way to start. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Is there anyone currently in the room with us?
Can you tell me about the yellow fever?
Are you trapped in this building that we're currently standing in?
We exorcise you.
We
Exercise you.
Like, what? So
We
they want
exercise you. What?
How's it spelled? Like,
What is that?
EX. Dude, that's like a possession.
We exercise you?
Yeah, that's like when somebody's possessed by something, you get exercised, but they're saying we exercise you.
So what is that?
Do they think that we're like demons or something?
Yeah, let's play that back.
Do you have an attachment?
Device.
Yep, that is.
There's a lot of the devices.
Maybe talking about that one.
Here we go. Nothing.
Wow.
Okay, here's something else. They may not be comfortable talking to us, like coming up and speaking. So maybe if we set this like in the other room,
And walk away.
open mic, don't say anything, and just let it run. And let's step in the other room. Okay, so if anything wants to speak with us, there's a silver device on the floor that will allow you to communicate and for us to hear your voice. So just go into that and scream or do anything you can to communicate.
Were you a doctor?
I think it's still like $3,000 for that device.
We invite anything outside to come into this building with us to speak. Can you tell us in that silver device in the other room if you died of yellow fever?
Stop the camera.
No way! It knows that we are filming. We're only one of a few people that have even come in here to film. Let's cut the recording.
Audio.
So here's the thing. They might not want to talk to us because of that. People do not investigate here like what we're doing.
I mean, we haven't even gotten like any kind of feedback.
Nothing, not even from these devices. Before we wrap this up, again, if you want to share or talk to us in any way, we are about to go to a tunnel or go see Robert the Doll right now. Can you warn us? Should we stop us? Give us a sign. What do you think we should do? Should we go to the tunnel or go to Robert?
I think.
Yeah, this thing is like $2,000. I'm looking at it right now. There's one for $1,000. Brand spanking new. I'd show you guys. $4,000 or $3,500 right here. Ridiculous. I mean, this one's pretty. I mean, $400. This one's used. So I mean, it's feasible for me to possibly buy. So $400. Yeah. So with that being said, hit the join button on Channel Sawoki so we can afford this thing and hopefully take it to like a graveyard and see what we can get from it. So join the button by hitting that join button.
think that we should go to the tunnel, see if we get anything in there, and then Robert will be our last stop, because we already know that when we go into Robert's room, that's going to be the spot that we dump all of our energy into between the blood ritual. We're going to put out as much equipment as we can.
I would not do a blood ritual.
Robert the doll is the reason that we are here in this fort, but we wanted to make sure that we could give the opportunity to any of the other spirits here to come forward and talk. I know that many people come here just for Robert, and a lot of these folks may get ignored, but they may not want the attention.
I know, yeah. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's just pack up and go straight to that tunnel.
Meanwhile, in the tunnel, we tried investigating for a good while, and these were our results.
Dude, I don't know. It just feels like everything is dead.
That's a blue.
The only room that has made me feel uncomfortable the entire time we've been here was one room.
Robert.
Which one? That room?
That room.
That's
this
creepy.
Looks like it's just one of those nights, like you said. It really does. I mean, I don't know. We were checking this out.
Yeah, we wanted to give, like I said earlier, we wanted to give everything an equal chance. Yeah. But it seems really quiet here.
It does.
It was really quiet in the hospital, and we can't do any EVPs in here because of the exhaust vent.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all right. I mean, we could literally go to Robert. That's why we're here. It's just good to try out everything else. You know what I mean?
Just
and the other
try.
thing is it's like, you know, these are supposed to be really active spots, but again, just like any other haunted location, you can go in with the best equipment and just get nothing.
Yeah, dude, you can go to Conjuring House right now and get absolutely nothing. It happens, so it's all good. Let's just pack up and let's go actually investigate and see Robert the doll.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna give you guys a very fair warning right now. Viewer discretion is advised. If we lift up that thing and we see Robert the doll just like you guys are and things bad happen to you, it is not our fault. Right now, if things in your life becomes bad or whatever, you get sick, and it is because that doll, maybe write a letter, whatever, but this is on you. Honestly, if you don't want to watch this video because you might get bad luck, I would turn it off right now.
So you've been warned. Disclaimer on my part too. If you don't want to watch it, look away.
The Robert the doll room. We have a music box right here. We have the cat balls on the floor. We are scattered with equipment all over the place. Now these Robert the dolls have been touching Robert, the real Robert the doll, for what do you say, like about 4 hours now?
Yeah.
So again, we're about to do a blood ritual soon.
This is the moment that we have been waiting for since we got to this island.
It's true. Everything comes down to this moment.
Okay. So this is what I think we should do. I think we grab a corner.
Both
we just
of us.
pull it on the count of 3. All right. 1.
Be respectful.
2. 3.
Oh, God.
Dude,
Did they ask
the
for
moment
permission?
I pulled that off.
Oh my
I don't know if it's in
God.
my head, but it's like electricity
Yeah.
just filled the air.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him. He's bigger than I thought. Oh, just heard a tap. Some sort of tap. I just
Looks
heard.
about the size of like a
Okay. Okay.
Heard that?
8-year-old,
Okay,
maybe
Robert.
6-year-old. I wonder what he's made of.
Heard something too again.
Dude, I didn't think he'd be that big.
This doll is super big. A lot bigger than Annabelle.
And he's actually wearing the clothes of his owner, Eugene Otto.
Which I did not know.
But those are Eugene.
All
Shit.
that stuff is going off.
Right when I said
Right
Eugene
that.
Otto.
We had nothing going off on that device this whole night. Eugene Otto, are you here? This is the doll that has been ruining people's lives.
So, with that being said, Robert, we don't mean you any disrespect. And what we are doing here tonight is to try and show you that we don't mean you any disrespect or harm. We're giving you a piece of us, in a sense. So please, do not get angry at us. Do not curse us. We are just here to try and communicate with you respectfully and give you an offering. We have you literally here, and we want to show you that we truly wanted to just talk with you.
Yeah, like we have a replica of you and we want to give you our blood and to show us our respect and, you know, learn about you. Maybe if you accept our offering, you would maybe want to talk to us tonight
and maybe guide us in the future in positive ways than negative ways that you do to others. Maybe you can cure us or help us in the future.
What just pulled on my chain?
Right now?
Something just pulled on my
chain. Man,
chain.
you're scaring me.
I swear.
Right now?
It literally just felt like something came up and just went.
Oh man, dude, you made my heart drop. But all right, that's scary as shit.
Is that you pulling on his chain? And is that in a good way? Do you want our blood? That's scary.
I never have stuff that does that. Like I never feel anything touch me or anything, but it literally felt like something just came up and was just pulling on my chain.
Dude, yeah, I know, you look super scared. You scared me for a second.
Dude, he is freaking super powerful, it seems. Like I can feel totally different from any room we've been in until right now. So I hope this is gonna be, you know, something that you like and want, because we have you. I mean, literally.
This is how we wanted to show you that.
Yeah.
And I will buy one of those.
And I hope you really do accept this and talk to us after.
So I think it's time.
By the way, like, I don't think anyone has ever shared or wanted to give you a part of us, which is our blood, before. So again, this is us really trying to communicate and talk to you more than anyone else has ever tried in their life.
Okay, so we have the sewing needle kit here. We're going to take 2 of these needles and I'm going to disinfect them, because whenever you do a blood ritual, make sure you're using disinfected needles.
I don't want to watch them poke each other.
Absolutely nuts to me.
I think we're going to skip this part.
What are we doing?
Actually.
So again, to make sure I don't get against YouTube guidelines and so far like that for them doing things to sacrifice and stuff like that, we're just not going to have that on this reaction. But if you guys want to go take a look at their video and watch what they're doing, you go right ahead. But we're not going to get in trouble for this. So just throwing that out there. Okay, they've done their ritual. That's what we're not going to show that on camera again, like I said before. So let's continue.
Do the 60, and we're just going to be completely quiet, and we're going to do a open mic session. Pitch our voices to our right.
Why don't you see like a shadow walk by? Their camera is starting to glitch a little bit.
Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm starting to feel like I can't breathe real quick.
You good?
No.
Time to go.
Oh shoot, dude. It's getting like hot in here.
No.
You good? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh shit.
Time to go.
You good? I don't know. Dude. Dude, I'm getting like a tightness in my chest.
I'm burning. I'm burning.
Oh shit.
Like, it's like choking.
Dude, your eyes, they're like turning red.
No, I can't. What the? Oh my god. What is going on?
That's why you don't disrespect him.
It's like
like my stomach is burning, my chest is burning, I got a tightness on my
dude.
Ay, Dios mío. Is he gonna jump in the water or something? Respect.
I may go to
Robert.
hospital. I don't know what to...
I'm nervous for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of a weird transition because you went from us panicking and running around the Citadel to now all of a sudden we're fine inside of the gift shop. So we didn't even film what happened to us.
That's
but
good.
I come into the gift shop and I see Josh literally sitting on the floor, taking his shirt off, pouring water on himself.
Dude, here's just what happened. So I rushed through this door. All right, by the way, why you're gonna ask why didn't I record this? I was in so much agonizing pain.
And
that
YouTube has a thing
I was
about
on fire,
it.
that I said, the video, I don't care, I just stopped recording. I did not care what was going on anymore. It was just about me, my life, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was gonna call the cops on myself, I didn't know what to do. I rushed, I actually broke one of the, I'm sorry, I broke one of your guys' doorknobs, because I ranked it trying to get inside here, down near where that tunnel was. Couldn't do it, I'm trapped. I go find you again. I see you yakking over there on the lawn. I come back, I go through this door, and I sit right here where this water was, and that's when you guys come in, and I didn't film any of this. I said, oh, can I get the security system? But it's just not aiming at this one spot. So I'm not gonna say anything, I'm gonna leave it to you guys.
And you guys wouldn't just lie or anything, so what did I do so we can at least confirm this?
You were like white as a ghost. I thought you were about to pass out. Like I thought there like an ambulance was gonna have to come and take you out of here. You looked like miserable.
Yeah.
That's why you don't do
And you went back there to see
ritual.
Robert while he was on the ground, didn't you?
Yeah, so I went back to see what was going on with Robert, and I'm never afraid of that doll, and he was scary.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what I'm doing while this is all happening, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm pouring their water on me, and I'm asking them for food. Like I didn't know what to do. It was insane. And dude.
I could tell you were freaked out. Yeah, you like truly seemed concerned and scared. Once you came back, though, once you got...
So I wonder if they have like a thing that they have to write to say that if anything happens, it's not on them kind of thing.
Once you got out of here for a little
like
bit,
a disclaimer form.
So I go to the car, and then I'm throwing up. I'm just dude, I've never thrown up like actually from any kind of ghost related things. So I'm throwing up. That at least something we can show at that point.
Yeah, like hang on, let me see.
Well, at least we have.
I can put it in the footage. I want to make sure if I.
Yeah, I just want to see that. So then, while that's happening, I'm starting to kind of feel better. Whatever. I come back.
Well, let's see.
I got really sick. This will be in the video, but this is fucking wild.
Oh, you hear the splatter on the ground.
Yeah, I didn't want to film that.
But anyways, as you can see, like this is no joke.
Keep it away.
This was by far the most craziest experience on any ghost thing or anything I have done in my entire life. Like, sure, we've been scratched, and sure, like we felt like some other stuff like choking around the neck before, but this was on a crazier,
You did a
crazier
blood
level.
ritual, man.
I really almost called the police or the hospital. I didn't know what to do. I was panicking. I couldn't breathe. I felt like my entire face and body was melting. I was on fire. I felt trapped. I was gonna have a panic attack, and I just didn't care about anything else anymore but to feel better. And that's why I even said to them, I'm on the floor to you guys, and I said,
Listen, I don't care about this video anymore. I'm not filming it. You seen it?
We didn't film any of it.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
I didn't film.
Yeah.
I was over there drinking water.
I said I don't care about the views right now, and I said to you guys, if I was faking this, I would have been recording, and I said that to you guys. So it's not like
Yeah, that was like what was really scary about it. I was like, oh man, he's really like going through it.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly. So
we're gonna lose our jobs.
Scratches behind your ear.
right now. Oh,
Yeah.
that could have just been me right now scratching. I think it could have just been me. Regardless, we were panic mode. I was going off. But for you, like, what was going on your end? Because, dude, because obviously what happened to me seemed to be triggering you at that moment.
So we do the EVP session, and we're sitting there listening, and all of a sudden, I look over at you, and you look like you're getting sick, and all of a sudden,
Look at all the dolls in the
and I felt
background.
like a fire just lit up
Same
in my
with me.
stomach,
Exactly.
and into my chest, into my neck. So I'm like, we need to get out of here. So we get up, we run out to the courtyard, and then it felt like I wanted to throw up, and I tried to throw up, and then I threw up right over there by the Citadel.
And that's when I probably, is that when I came to you?
That's when you
That's
came to
right
me
when
and you're
I
like,
broke your doorknob,
you're
my
like,
bad.
I'm cutting this. We got to go inside. I need water right now. And you're like running around the courtyard.
Dude, I was in panic mode because I didn't know how to get back in here. I couldn't think of anything. You couldn't tell me the ABCs at this point. I was just like, where can I go? I was like spinning. It was dizzy. I was ready to have the panic attack, dude.
Well, and then I look at your eyes, dude, and your eyes are all fucking red and they're watering and shit. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea what is going on. But for some reason, Robert the doll does not seem very happy.
No. And
I don't
at this
think he
point,
liked it.
Again, anyone else at this point, we talked about this. Anyone else right now maybe would just say call it and leave. But we're going back.
A long
I know.
way to see this doll.
So we're gonna go back. We're gonna try to just talk to him, maybe through some EVPs, whatever, and just kind of see what happens. If I feel, I told them already, if I feel even a touch, it could be a blow, I'm done. And I'm done. You can stay, but I'm done. I'm gonna be done. Because if I will actually quit ghost hunting altogether if I feel anything like that ever again in my rest of my life.
I don't think he will.
So
I'm done. I right here. I would be quitting ghost hunting. I would be back to abandoned videos only. I do not care. So just letting you know and
letting everyone else know, I don't care. It was an agonizing pain. I'm not even kidding. So, all right. I just had to let this all out. And a while, I'm just glad because now I feel way better. Dude, I feel like as if nothing happened.
Well, your color's back.
Yeah,
you were ice when you were pale. You were like,
dude, I was sweating on the ground and everything.
Yeah. It's not even hot in his room. Like the other parts of the place, it's not even hot. There's literally air conditioning in the room, and all of a sudden we feel like we're lighting on fire.
And he's sweating
like it wasn't heat exhaustion at that point. Like there's AC in there. We had already drank water. All of a sudden, it felt like there was a fire that just came up, and then we ran out of there, and it slowly went away, but it took a minute.
Yeah, it looked like for you, it's like you were all right after. I was dying.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have affected you. But remember, I told you beforehand, I've got the Native Hawaiian ancestry, so like maybe that's why it wasn't as severe for me as it was for you. But I don't know, because I'm over there drinking water, like I'm hurting, but I look over at you and you look like you're about to die on the floor.
Freaking out.
I could have been
dying on the floor. I don't know.
And you put your back against
I did. At one point, I said, all right, let me try to get up. I slid my back as if I got shot in the leg, and I'm just, dude, I was like in war mode. It was a nightmare. Like I feel like I'm gonna have PTSD from this. Like actually, it's like no joke. I never want anything like this again. But for right now, let's just go back in there and just see what happens at least.
All right, everything's being recorded.
Okay.
I'm recording everything. Like no.
That's
cuts.
creepy. That's creepy.
Straight ball.
Yeah, this is no joke now.
So
I don't care.
We're about to go back into the same room that just sent us running out literally probably 35 minutes ago.
Yeah. So at this point, I need to
say something to him just in case, like, if he does try to ruin my life. I need to say, like, things to him.
You're sorry.
Robert, was that maybe a test? You lit us both up. Like, actually, you hurt us both. Those just went off. Both of them just went off. The triangles, both at the same time, both sides. Just saying. That's now red. No, that was me. That was me.
We just want to say we're sorry.
We are very, very sorry for what happened. And I never meant to hurt you or harm you if that's what you thought we were doing. We really actually like you and just want to talk to you, which is why we gave you dolls of yourself and put our blood on it for you.
Maybe he doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Unless that's him saying like you're a part of us now. Maybe that was like what it feels like.
That was like a.
I would not want to feel that.
So again, Robert, we're sorry. We did not mean to disrespect you. If that's the way you took that and that's what we got from that, we're super sorry. But we didn't mean to put these.
Actually, your doll moved.
It does look like it is moved a little bit there.
I think it did move because your doll was straighter.
So I think we're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I think we sit down and we try and do another EVP session, and hopefully this time we don't light up.
But again, I feel like and one of the reasons why, like, again, he's even hearing me. I believe him, just so you know. So I'm giving it a him or I guess a her.
What was that?
That was a huge bang.
The moment I put the epic on this box.
What I'm saying is, I believe everything about this doll, the letters and everything after what I felt and been through. This is actually a very PTSD kind of thing for me now. Like, now I feel like if I go somewhere else, like I never want to go through this again. Like, I'm not joking, but now I need to complete this with this doll because what if we get haunted now later?
We need to ask him if that was him that did that.
Who else could do that?
I mean, that's true. He's the only one in here.
Yeah, no one.
Maybe we should ask why.
Yeah, why? Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Robert, can you tell me why you attacked us?
Robert, we mean no harm to you, and we like you.
Did you take offense to us offering these dolls with our blood?
Are you going to curse us?
Alright. Let's see if we got anything.
So my other thing too, now that you stopped, is after take the DR60 and put it on top of the glass above.
Okay.
Just
to see?
Yeah. Just listen to this thing.
Robert, can you tell me why you attacked us? Robert, we mean no harm to you, and we like you. Did you take offense to us offering these dolls with our blood? Are you going to curse us?
What was that, Dion?
Was it me saying I?
Yeah. Well, you said that?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
It didn't
let's
sound
try it
like
on
them.
top.
Yeah, I want to try and top this case. Why wouldn't he even write to respond to that?
Well, you should.
Let's put it right here, maybe.
Okay. Oh, dude, be careful. I
Top.
don't even want to ghost hunt anymore, bro. For now, I might take a month off. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, just a little bit. That was really too much for me, man, to
Remember
handle.
we said Eugene Auto and then everything went off?
Yeah. Let's say that.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Robert, did you not like the fact that we brought up Eugene Auto?
Are you going to hurt one of us for what we did?
Robert, can you tell me why you attacked us?
Are we one with you?
Come on. Get something.
Here we go. That's me fiddling with it.
Nothing.
Nothing, dude. That's weird. What about Spirit Talker? We haven't tried Spirit Talker in here.
No, we wish we had the spirit box. One of those might work.
Dude, I just I don't know if it's because of what just happened.
Did he just use everything to fuck with us both and he's done?
Like, 'cause
or
we
was
haven't
that
had any
him being our
equipment go
friend?
off. Oh.
They weren't next to it.
What? What did we just say?
We were talking about energy, so he still has energy. It's just he's not choosing to use it.
Or he just doesn't want to talk.
Can you do that again?
It said
No.
So he's not wanting to use his energy. We apologize.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're-
we're here in person. We don't want to send you a letter because we're apologizing in person. We didn't mean you any disrespect.
Yeah, we're really sorry. Really, really sorry.
It just said no.
It just said no.
Do you accept our apology? If you accept our apology, can you light up the left side of this blue device right here?
We'll leave, actually. Message.
Okay.
Message
Maybe he has a
received.
message.
Yes. Yes.
He's got a message. Okay. So we're not going to ask you any questions. Just tell us right here what you want us.
Yep.
Stranger.
Stranger.
Maybe,
They're
maybe you
strangers.
didn't like that he didn't know us and that we're trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. We consider you our friend.
So just say whatever you want into this. Speak into that yellow light or that red light as loud as possible. Maybe that could be one of the entities that's in Robert.
Who knows, dude?
All right, let's see.
My energy is not the same.
That was a woman.
Was that something there?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay, I do have an idea.
Okay, what
Right,
I
so
heard a
it
woman.
seemed like he affected you the most. So what if we put you under for Estes?
Dude.
I know it's a bit of a stretch, but if we
Yeah.
could put you under for Estes to try and make a connection with Robert, because he affected you the most.
All right.
I mean, just to find out more. I mean, I want to make sure we're leaving this place.
I want to mess
Yeah.
with
First.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Well, that's
I mean,
kind of a bad
just
idea.
for you guys at home and everyone who's watching, I have nothing to prove anymore. This is a real doll. It's haunted. What's the odds of... All right, let's say I had a heat stroke. Let's just say, for whatever reason, if... Upset me.
Maybe
They
we
upset
upset
him.
Robert.
I don't know. The point is, like, it was very, very real. And the fact that it didn't just happen to me, but it happened to you at the same time shows that, I don't know, that could have been, I don't know what that means.
Probably should have never done
I really
it.
don't know. I'm good with leaving, but I'll do this. All right. Now, really quick, do you want me to stand? Do you want me to stand here?
Did it say Edward?
We've gotten. Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'll just stand. All right, I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna go like this.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm calling upon Robert or any of the entities that are inside of Robert to come forward and speak through the spirit box that Josh is listening to. Is this Robert that we're speaking to?
It is.
Robert, we didn't mean you any disrespect.
Medical and medicine. Here. Earth.
Did you appreciate the offerings that we left you?
Stay here.
You want us to stay here?
Yes, stay.
Robert, if we leave this place, will we have a curse?
I did.
I curse them?
I need you to be very clear, Robert. Will we have a curse if we leave this place?
I'm trapped here.
Are you trapped inside of the doll?
I think so.
You
Or
think
I
so?
think, I don't know what it said.
How many of you are inside of Robert? Is there a number of entities inside of Robert?
You'll die. 1.
Oh no. Please don't tell me that. I just want to get out of here.
You'll die.
No, I just want to get out of here safely, Robert.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Can you please forgive us? What did that say?
Kiss me.
Trapped here. That also said trapped here.
Did you say kiss me?
You want me to kiss you? I can't get to you, Robert. Can I kiss one of these dolls? Why did you attack us? Can you tell me why you attacked us?
So, really quick, I feel like there's someone right in front of me standing here. I feel him and everything. Just right here.
Are you standing in front of Josh?
I do. I am.
I am. Okay. Is there is there a reason that you attacked him more than you attacked me?
Help.
What do you need help with? I'm like sweating in here, but it's, I mean, look at that.
It's supposed to be air conditioned.
Do you miss Eugene Otto?
He does.
He does. So is there somebody else inhabiting Robert too?
Let him go.
How many spirits reside within the doll behind the case? How many spirits are in Robert the doll? I want a number.
1.
One spirit?
1.
What is your name?
Spirit or entity?
Is this Amelia's daughter? That just said no.
Dude.
Tired? Are you tired?
Jeez. I literally feel like, bro, there's like, I had to open my eyes for a minute. I almost think there's someone right here.
Did you use all of your energy to get us out of this building?
It is.
It is.
Robert, if you can come through and say the word ice cream, we will leave this building and never.
If it says
come to
ice
you
cream,
again.
I'm gonna lose my shiz.
Eugene! Oh my gosh, Eugene! Is Eugene attached to Robert now?
I appreciate you.
Did you appreciate the offering that we left for you?
I appreciate it.
You appreciated our ritual, our offering? Is that what you're saying? You appreciated the offering?
I would have never given an offering. Just saying.
It is? Or it, yes?
It seems like there's a delay between the questions and answers because we're getting one like down the road and it's kind of answering one that we've already asked. So I don't know how.
Yep, we're done.
The devil is real.
We're done.
I heard
Back
yes
up.
twice. If you,
Robert,
I heard girlfriend and yes by a girl's voice.
Robert,
Back
do
up.
you get your energy from the devil?
Back up.
Do you
Back up.
have evil roots?
Back up. Back up. Back up.
If you have evil roots or evil power, either come through or use this blue device.
One more time.
If you have evil roots or evil power, come through this device or that device. No? You don't want to listen to me? Are you tired of us being in your space, Robert? That said yes. If you can flash that again, yes.
Visitor.
They're visitors.
If you can flash yes again, we will leave you alone, Robert.
Stay.
Stay.
So you don't want us to leave.
I want you to stay.
You want me to stay?
Joins the company?
Well, we can't stay with you, Robert. Are you upset that one of the employees is leaving tonight?
Cancer.
No, please don't cause us any cancer. Don't threaten me like that.
Robert. Girl's voice said Robert, just adding that in.
Robert, please
Like
don't cause
AM?
us cancer. Can you please promise that you won't do anything like that to us?
Appreciate you guys. Full clear.
I just saw this weird light anomaly move down. We appreciate you too, Robert. Can you accept our apology for what we did here and not curse us?
Always be respectful.
It's okay.
Scared him.
Okay, so we had a few weird answers. I asked how many spirits are in Robert, and it said 1.
I did say 1. I remember saying 1 twice.
He looks like he's sweating a lot.
You know, we've had the theory that Robert has multiple entities inside of the doll, but we had Spirit Talker said the devil is here. I'm making noise.
Spirit Talker said the devil's here?
Yeah.
That's weird because so I did almost hear demon, but I never said it. But then, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was happening, bro, that was getting words. I couldn't make them all out. But everything that kept saying clear was literally a girl's voice. So.
And I asked if it was Amelia's daughter, but it said no on the Epic box.
My theory is, what if this doll is just lonely, wanting attention, and that burning feeling was on their only way to connect, but they don't know how it feels. An idea?
Yeah, almost like they wanted to try and express, because you kept saying appreciate.
Their pain?
You said appreciate, and they didn't want us to leave. So maybe Robert the doll appreciated what we did, but when they tried to almost like reach out and
still would have done it.
Maybe thank us.
Yeah.
It turned into this burning
Not
sensation.
happening.
I mean, what did I say? Of course.
Court.
I mean, I like to think that way because that's what I'm hoping myself too. I don't want to have my life ruined by the doll either. And again, I said I'm sorry, but I mean that kind of does make some sense.
Well, and it kind of got the sense that maybe Robert's tired, which, I mean, he sent 2 grown men running out of the room, and all the equipment's gotten very stagnant, and it seems like the responses are like delayed almost. So I'm wondering if this entity or multiple entities is running out of energy. So
Oh yeah. So right here, I feel like someone just like this to me, matching up to me, looking at me. And so I opened up my eyes that 1 minute because I really thought at this point you got about right here to me.
What if he would have like?
So I don't know if there's something guarding the box, or what if I don't know. That's just what I'm getting at right now. That's all I got.
So I don't know about you. I feel drained.
Dude,
I feel drained, and I'm
I
watching
feel tired.
this.
It would take a lot to get me to come back into this building. It's tired now. So I say we get out of here.
Please. Yeah, please.
I've been following you.
Following you?
Yeah, it makes sense. We had someone right here the whole time. I'm feeling it. Guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys more just out of this place. But yeah, let's just kind of pack up, dude. So I'm just taking my camera back out. We were right about to leave. And the guy goes, "Did you say bye?" I'm like, "To who, Robert?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No." He's like, "At this point, you probably should." So I'm going right back in to say goodbye. We were right about to leave. It's 4 in the morning right now. We've been here since 7 p.m. So I'm coming right back. Really
By
quick.
himself?
This is just, I'm recording everything. This is to document our experience. Yeah, I had to get the cam for this just to say peace out. Yeah, so I'm going to say it. Actually, I don't remember if we said goodbye. I don't think we did, right?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye, Robert, and thank you for your time, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, goodbye, Robert. Thank you for not killing us.
Yeah.
We We are happy to come see you, and you were well worth the trip to Key West.
Yeah. We came, you know, we flew on a plane just to come see you, so thank you, and yeah, goodbye.
And here, some holy water.
Dude.
You're supposed to put a little on your hand, on the back of your neck. You can do that, or you can try this too. This is called Florida water. It's very popular in like Santeria. It's alcohol-based. In Santeria, they use it to cleanse like their altars, and they use it like different spells. Put a little on your finger and do the same thing. It goes on the back of your neck.
All right, I'm gonna do both.
Might as well.
I'm
Protection out of the way.
Okay. Oh, no, all right, smells good. Putting some there. Some holy water, hang on. All right, putting some there. All right. Just in case,
Dang.
honestly, just in case. You don't know. You would do the same.
I'm good.
You're not doing it?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I believe, baby.
All right.
I'm good, Josh.
That's fine. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, I'd wait for your letter, bro.
I got the address. I know.
All right.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
gosh.
What is up, guys? It's been about 5 days, or 7 days since Robert the Doll.
Look at his
All right,
eye.
already since I've gotten home, it has been hell. My flight got canceled. My bag went missing. I was able, you know, eventually I did get home after paying a $100 Uber because I flew to a different airport. It's like, all right, that was hell, but that happens a lot. So we can kind of shrug that aside and be like, maybe Robert didn't do that. So I get home, and then 2 days later, 2 days later, I got in some arguments with people. It's been bad, like little issues, you know, whatever. And then today, which would be the 7th or 5th day, I don't remember, I have a scratch in my eye. And it got really bad. I had to go to doctors, and I'm doing this ointment treatment now to try to get it going again. So this is the reality of filming Robert the Doll. It's not going good. Oh, also, not that it's a big deal, but it is for me. My gym headphones are missing still at the Key West. I think Kalani might have grabbed them for me. So they were $250. So all of this happened after filming Robert the Doll. And I'm hoping and praying that things get better. So again, Robert, I'm sorry.
Send your letter. Oy vey. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction of Robert the Doll. Maybe someday I'll get to go to Key West and actually witness my own experiences as well. But like I said before, if we get this video to 2,000 likes and 2,000 views and 100 likes, I will buy a Robert the Doll replica and place him right here. So make sure you guys do that, all the above. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Share with your friends, your family, whatever have you. Comment your guys' thoughts down below. Let me know what your beliefs are in Robert the Doll. I am being respectful and stuff like that with Robert the Doll. I don't want no problems. But make sure you guys do all the above, like I said. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe. And as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.